freaking good. What is up, fellow YouTubers? We are live on the King Cobra JFS channel. We got ourselves a juicy rant coming in. What's up, fellow YouTubers? We got a rant coming in. Let me just pull this up.
G'day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Isaac Butterfield, and I hope...
All right, so Isaac Butterfield posted a video. He's one of the YouTubers I watch, and well, hey Courtney, hey Deathbed Tapes, what's up everyone? Holy shite, dude. Give this video a fucking like. Now, if you want to watch along with me in this here live stream, beep, here's the video. The interview was good. Thank you for asking. Not a whole lot, Park and Jackson. We're just hanging out. At least it's not Sydney Watson. And like, you know what? Who gives a fuck if I do Sydney Watson video responses? Honestly. But anyways, yes, Isaac Butterfield made this video entitled, "There are 7 million genders." Fucking hell. Why? Okay, because when I was a kid growing up, we had 2 genders, boys and girls, men and women. Simple, right? Oh, these fucking days, people are in such a desperate rush to be the next special snowflake. They gotta make this absolute piss of a deal out of everything. It's so fucking annoying. I mean, you literally have, okay, YouTube, I wish I was making this shit up, but you literally have parents who are giving their 10-year-olds hormone therapy because they've decided that their kid's transgender or some shit. And I'm like, get out of here with it, dude. The thought of minors going through transgender reassignment surgery, no. Not all right with it, man. However, if you're 18 years of age or older and you want to reassign your sex, become a woman or become a man, that's totally fucking up to you, man. At that point, you're a legal adult. All right? But you literally have you literally have a trend of these moronic parents, and like these kids, these kids don't know what they want, you know? They see their dad watching baseball or watching football, so they think, hey, if I want to get mom and dad's attention, I better be an athlete when I go to school. Well, it's no fucking different, man. So shout out to Isaac Butterfield. Righteous beard, my dude. You know what you need to get for that beard? Some God of War pheromone beard oil from the Grondike Soap Company. That's right, man. You want to smell good for your lady friend, pick up some tactical soap, and if you got a righteous beard, goatee, mustache, and you want your beard to be soft as silk, and you want to smell good for the ladies, Yeah. But holy fucking shit, now this is going to be a video to unpack. If you're not familiar with who Isaiah Butterfield is, well, look him up on YouTube, give him a subscribe. I gave that video that I'm about to do a video response, video review to this video. Give Isaiah Butterfield a subscribe if you could. That'd be greatly appreciated. And when you watch this video, I agree with everything Isaiah Butterfield says in this fucking video. Everything. I agree 100%. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. The crazy, fucked up world we're living in. Okay, so like your 6-year-old son decides to play dress up, like most normal kids his age. So he's trying on mommy's dresses and putting on the lipstick, right? And most of today's parents are like, instead of saying, little Johnny, stay the fuck out of mommy's clothes and quit messing with her makeup. This shit's expensive. No, instead of saying that, some parents are going, oh, are you pretending to be a drag queen? Are you trans? Oh, you're so woke. And these kids don't have a fucking clue what being trans is. They don't. Right? So it's just like, you know, their parents are so woke. Their parents are so woke and progressive. They feel like if they want to get their parents' attention, let's have them be trans. Like, fuck off, dude. Now, this is just like when the kids are watching mom and dad and they see mom and dad like baseball. So they think to themselves, well, fuck it, hey. I'm going to try out for the baseball team when I get older. Then I'll get their attention. Haha. This is no fucking different, man. Holy fuck, YouTube. These kids are seeing their parents go on and on about transgender and LGBTQ and drag queen and progressiveness and all this other crap. But if you want to support that stuff, I'm all for it, 100%. I support LGBTQ rights, drag queen rights, transgendered rights. I support it 1,000%. But we have to draw the line somewhere. We have to draw the fucking line. We got people who are claiming to be trans disabled. Are you fucking kidding me? There are people out there pretending to be autistic because they're trans disabled. They've never been properly diagnosed. You got people out there who are pretending to be autistic and they pretend to have Asperger's because they want attention. They want people to feel sorry for them because they're trans freaking disabled. Okay? I draw the line at transgender. You start letting people become transracial and transgender, just blah, blah, blah. Okay, you start letting people become transracial and trans disabled. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? No, stop with that crap. Just YouTube, stop. Welcome back to another King Cobra JFS live video. And if you like the Red Pill Rants, subscribe for more. I mean, Jesus fucking H. Christ, dude. When I was a kid, there were only two genders. Men, women, that's it. And there were some people who thought they were trans, so they got the surgeries and everything, and that's it. It was simple, right? Man, woman, that's it. If you were a dude who thought he was a chick, you got the change. No big deal. If you're a chick who thought she was a dude, you got the change. No big deal, right? But these fucking days, the days we live in it, holy fuck, dude, is the whole world on hard drugs? Because I have to stop and think. The world needs to put the crack pipe down and think for a second, because this is driving me fucking insane. I just made $70 and some odd cents through Teespring, and I greatly fucking appreciate it. Thank you to all my fans who've been buying the merch. Greatly appreciated. Female empowerment shirts are still up and looking fresh, my dude. I wanted to make a shirt specifically for females and for my female fans. You wear that shirt, it's like a boost of confidence, you know? My religion preaches empowerment of the mind and the body and the soul, regardless if you're male or female. Are you fucking kidding me, YouTube? So yeah, Isaac Butterfield, my dude, righteous beard, brother. I would highly recommend, if you want your beard to be so fucking soft that women your own age, they walk by, they smell you, and they start stroking your beard like, huh? Oh, hold up. Hold up. Yeah, man, this stuff right here. Okay, you got a beard or a goatee and some whiskers that are long enough that you can just do this number, like, Get yourself some of this stuff, dude. God of War pheromone beard oil from the Grondike Soap Company. This stuff smells fucking amazing. It's got a nice, rugged, manly scent. It comes in like a little dropper, basically. Let me show you how this stuff works, all right? Real easy to apply. You unscrew it, give that little dabber a squeeze. Bloop. Okay, and then when you got it in your little dripper just like that, what you do, just squeeze it into your hand. There we go. Just squeeze it into your hand just like that. Now, once you got a little bit of that God of War pheromone beard oil in your hand, rub it into your whiskers, your mustache, your goatee, your sideburns, maybe your eyebrows. And if you got like a little bit left over, whoop, 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 put it in your hair. Because why not? A little bit on the mustache. All right, there. Booyakasha. That's how you do it. Easy enough. Now, once you got it in there, let it dry for a bit. And when it dries, I guarantee you, when that God of War pheromone beard oil dries, your beard / mustache, whatever you're rocking for facial hair, is going to smell really fucking good. And it's going to be so fucking soft. Make you smell manly. Yeah, buddy. Now, coupon code King Cobra will get you 10% off your next order. So, yeah, I've been wanting to try some of this stuff for ages. Ever since the Grondike Soap Company and Scott Carr came out with the God of War pheromone beard oil, I've been wanting to try some of it. It's supposed to leave your beard super soft and have you smelling rugged, like a man. All right? I suppose while you're at it, pick up a bar too while you're at it. Huh? Come on. Pick up a bar, people. You know you want to. We got some Bond tactical soap. Fucking hell, that smells good. Right here. Show that logo. Booyah. Rightio then. Now we got that out of the way. Even if you don't have a beard, okay, tactical soap fucking kicks ass. Like earlier, I was hanging out with some friends, and a buddy of mine came over with this chick that he met. Shout out to Ken's. That's what's up. And I wanted to see just for myself how powerful this soap really is. So she came over, we're all hanging out, just chilling, and then I washed up with the soap real quick. I put some on, scrubbed myself with some of that beard oil, and every time I'd walk by that chick, that young woman, I should say, yeah. I literally don't have to get laid to know that that shit works. Tell you what. Anywho, YouTube, back to the video. Now hold up, I gotta clean my glasses. They are filthy. Wait, you had a chick in your apartment and you didn't get laid? No, I didn't, because I'm not gonna try anything. You gotta play it smooth with the ladies. If you're in a rush to get laid, you're gonna repel them away. That's just the goddamn truth. You casual, let them get to know you a little bit, you know, hang out for a bit, chill, as they say, yeah. And like, I didn't know if she had a boyfriend or not, and I wasn't gonna ask because that's too forward of a question, right? But she was cute, I'll give her that. God damn, dude. Cute blonde, I tell you what. Anyways, back to the video. Stokers. Got me. Hold up. We're going to pack ourselves a dip, and we're going to watch this here video. Yeah, buddy. I just uploaded a tribute video to Chester. It's on my channel. There are times you can't hear me because I sound just like Chester, so my voice matches his, and it makes it hard to hear my voice over his. But that's just how good of a fucking singer I am. Like a matter of fact, we'll turn down the volume just a wee bit. So you can barely hear the song. Numb, sad piano version.
Here's some matching video.
All right. Loud enough for me to hear it? Tired of being what you want me to be, feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, but under the pressure of walking in your shoes, every step that I take is another mistake to you. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. I've become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? 'Cause everything that you thought I would be is falling apart right in front of you. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Every second I waste is It's more than I can say. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. Becoming this, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like you. And I know I may end up failing too, but I know you were just like me with someone disappointed in you. It's become so numb, I can feel you there. I've become so tired, so much more aware. Becoming this, all I want to do is be more like me and be less like I've become so numb, I feel you there. Tired of being what you want me to be. I've become so numb, you there. Tired of being what you want me to be. All these people out there who are like, pretty sweet tribute video, bro, but we can't really hear you over Chester's voice. Well then, there you go. Anyways, back to the video. And rest in peace, Chester Bennington. It's been 3 years since the lead singer of Linkin Park killed himself. It's fucking sad, dude. When I found out that he did that as a Linkin Park fan, I was tore up, dude. You know? It's one of the main reasons why I don't do it myself, to be honest. I think about how Chester's death affected me personally as a Linkin Park fan, and that kind of pain and aggression and sadness and sorrow would only be passed on to the people who care about me. So, hashtag remember Chester Bennington, fuck suicide. Let's get into the video.
Maybe having a good old day, just being a normal human being.
Normal human being, you say? Well, Isaiah Butterfield, normality does not exist because each person's definition of normal is different. I'm having about as good a day as I can have anyways. Got to hang out with some friends. I met a cute blonde chick today. Can't really complain, honestly. Tell you what. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, Cobra's about to pack a dip and spit. Oh, my God, so gross. Okay, if you think chewing tobacco or moist snuff, as it's known, is gross, well then, let's get into this fucking video because I'm about to pack me a goddamn dip and do a rant. Because anymore, YouTube, anymore, the state of our society just pisses me off. The fucking stupid, dumb shit that people do for attention or just because they want to be recognized for something. It's fucking insane. Hey, Now, when I told Kenz that I was a famous YouTuber, she's like, huh, I don't believe you. I'll have to look you up sometime. So it's like, yeah. Oh, yeah. A little nicotine stain on my fingers. Mm-hmm. Yep. Dude, Stoker's makes good chew. Stick that in your NASCAR and call it oil. Well, like I said earlier, Stoker's long cut or fine cut, actually. Stoker's fine cut natural. Okay, that stuff tastes like Copenhagen long cut with like a little bit of sweetness, the original, you know? So, that's the one. Anyways.
Because right now, I plan to give you your weekly dose of holy bloody shitballs to these people actually exist.
I know the feeling. Isaac, I know the feeling. Holy bloody shitballs, do these people actually exist? Yeah, I know the feeling. Oh, you are preaching to the choir, my dude. Like literally, there was this chick who thought she was an attack helicopter. And I'm like, what? And then you get people like Nuka Zeus, or should I refer to him as Nuka Puke? And I'm like, holy shit, do these people actually exist? And they do. They don't have to bloody fucking exist, but they do.
Yes, I'm about to expose you to some people who basically are not too dissimilar to you or I, but their brains give them the ability to think absolutely fucking ridiculous things. And I really hope at the end of this video, you will sit there and think, what the fuck's wrong with the world? But
I already think that, dude. Trust and believe. What the fuck is wrong with the world? Oh, believe me. I think that on an almost daily basis.
First, before I get into that, and because of this title of this video and the subject matter, this won't be monetized, so this video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Want to be the hero of your own dark fantasy? You're damn right, you bloody do, mate. Alright, so join me in the epic world of Teleria, where the Bannerlords and the Dark Elves are in an endless war with the undead hordes. Raid Shadow Legends allows you to train and upgrade your team of heroes as they embark on an amazing journey in a world of dark fantasy and realism. And best of all, Raid is free to play on mobile and PC. What I really love about Raid is the originality and realism. And by the time you're watching this, ladies and gentlemen, the new Tag Team Arena should be live in the game. Holy dooly. It is the next level of competition PvP. And since it's brand new, there are some special rewards for those of you good enough to finish high in the rankings. So if you like me and you love PvP, you'll love the Tag Team Arena. Go to the video description below. Click on the special links, and if you're a new player, you will get 100,000 silver, 1 energy refill, 10 mystery shards, and 1 free champion slasher. All this will be waiting for you right here, ladies and gentlemen. This only applies to new players and for the next 30 days, but ladies and gentlemen, good luck, and I'll see you there. Just before we get into the video proper, I need to indoctrinate you into the new non-gendered language, okay?
Non-gender language. What's up, YouTube? If you're just tuning in live to another King Cobra JFS live video, I'm watching Isaac Butterfield's video entitled, There Are 7 Billion Genders. And believe me, this video has a lot to unpack, so bloody hell.
Okay, that has been put out there into the world through Twitter, okay? I need you to understand all this, otherwise people are going to be offended, all right? All right, get your pens and paper ready. Not you, dickhead! You don't even have a fucking pen license! But everyone else, prepare yourself. Breastfeeding, okay? Naughty word. Don't use the word breastfeeding. It's now known as chest feeding.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is the problem with our society. The word breast is not a naughty word. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't women sick and tired of society overly sexualizing boobs? I mean, am I wrong or am I right? Right now, we can't call it breastfeeding because that's inappropriate. It has the word breast in it. Oh. Are these people that are coming up with this shit? They were probably never breastfed as a child, and so now they feel this personal vendetta against society. So now they got to be these stupid twat waffles who come up with this chest feeding. I need a fucking beer right now. This is holy fuck, dude. That's all right. I may get some tomorrow when I get my YouTube money. Greatly appreciate that as well. Chest feeding. Wow. I'm speechless, man. I'm sitting here like, are you fucking kidding me? It's bad enough that breastfeeding was illegal in public until about recently when they finally said, you know what? This is stupid. I shit you not. If you're in a restaurant or a grocery store, right? And you're in a grocery store, a restaurant, whatever. And your little pudding pop of a kid, your pudding eating infant starts crying their eyes out. Well, they're hungry. Oh, and being a parent is not an easy job. You know, kudos to all the parents out there raising kids in this fucked up world. I give you guys props, you guys and gals, and yeah. And you look into your diaper bag like, motherfucker, you forgot to pre-pump some breast milk. Well, fucking son of a bitch. And the one time you don't have your formula on you. The one fucking time, right? The one fucking time you don't have a clean bottle, some water, and some goddamn formula. You just shake one up on the spot and go, here you go. Shh, it's okay. Shh, calm down. I'm giving you some food. Quit crying. Please quit crying. People are staring. And well, why is that crap? You know, you're at a restaurant or a grocery store with your kid, and your kid starts throwing a temper tantrum because they're hungry. They're not old enough to communicate words like the rest of us. And people got to be rude arseholes about it. Sitting there like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Bloody hell. That's got to be so annoying. Like, you can't just leave your kid in the car. That's kind of frowned upon. So you take your kid shopping with you in the goddamn store. Now, wouldn't that fucking suck if you had like 3 kids, one's an infant, the other 2 are old enough to walk and talk. Just barely, right? Kids are arseholes, believe that, right? So that poor mom's sitting there holding her kid in this this baby holder where the kid's facing forward so she can push the cart while her other 2 kids are running around making complete morons of themselves, running around, getting into shit, going, I want a toy, I want a candy bar, I want this, I want that. And you keep telling them, no, 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 no. No, we're here to get some groceries and leave. No, we're not here to go shop at Walmart for toys or for candy. We're here to get groceries and leave. And of course, much like adults, kids hate being told no. So what do? They start throwing a fucking temper tantrum, right? Both of them, little bastards. Where? It's not there. Where? They start throwing themselves on the ground like they're having a fucking seizure. No offense to Alex Anderson, but they do that crap. And then once they start crying, oh great, now the kid that you have strapped to your chest in this harness starts crying too. And you're sitting there like, someone please give me a gun so I can... But no, you don't want to do that crap. Fuck suicide, that was a dark joke. I'm serious. Once your kids start running around screaming their fucking heads off, then your kid that you have strapped to your chest starts crying, and you look like you could use a tall glass of wine. You're sitting there going, oh my fucking God. This poor, and like, there might be some people out there who look at that and go, man, I feel sorry for her. That's none of my business. She got a handle on that. Keep on going. It's super fucking rude to stare at people when their kids are acting up in the goddamn store. Like, okay, you act like you've never had kids or that you're the expert at parenting. Piss off, you fuckhead. Chest feeding. Are you fucking kidding me? You can't say the word breast because that's naughty. So what's next? We're going to call chicken breasts chicken chests? Like, seriously. Fucking ridiculous. Going up to KFC like, yeah, can I get a bucket full of drumsticks and chicken chests, please? We don't serve chicken chests, sir. We serve chicken breasts. Don't say that word. It's a naughty word. Fuck off.
Because, well, why the fuck not? Okay, that's why. I know that my old man, right, my Faja, he just wished that he could have chest-fed me as a baby, get his man, just fucking worthless man nipple out there. And sorry, Dad.
But the reason what makes the First World multivitamin so special?
Oh my God, dude. Isaiah Butterfield's sense of humor.
It's actually pretty simple, right? In comparison,
he didn't do that. The reason my father didn't get to chest feed me, it's very sad, it wasn't because he didn't have fucking milk ducts and there was no point to it. No, it's because of gendered language. Disgusting. Female reproductive organs.
Okay, so now here's where it gets even better. This gender inclusive language where you can't say certain words because, you know what? Fuck this. Everyone is too goddamn sensitive. Because here's where it gets better. Things like female reproductive organs, uterus, ovaries, prostate, vulva, clitoris. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're doing it to this crap, too. I'm like, correct me if I'm wrong, but when I went to sex education as a wee lad in fucking high school, that's exactly what they called it. The sex ed teacher's like, okay, kids, we're going to talk about sex and reproductive organs. And of course, half of us would snigger like immature little arseholes like, she's going to talk about the uterus. Yeah. You can talk about clitoris. Yeah. And some of us were sitting there going, oh, okay, this ought to be fun. Yeah. But aside from that,
the uterus, ovaries, the clitoris, the male prostate, they are, no, we don't use those words anymore, okay? We use new words such as internal organs.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. the world is literally going to shit, because now instead of saying all those things, what you're supposed to say is internal reproductive organs, internal glands, external genitals. How is internal reproductive organs any different than the word female reproductive organs? Oh, because the word female was involved, so automatically it's sexist. Fuck off, dude. I'm so sick of the... You wanted a fucking rant, YouTube? I'll give you a fucking rant, dude. This shit's got me just bad. Go down to Colorado, smoke a fat blunt, come back here, fucking drink a couple of fucking shots of Jack Daniels, because this is bullshit. That's just the fucking society we live in anymore. Anything black, oh, that's racist. Or you're white, you must be a racist. Anything female related, oh my God, it's automatically sexist because it's targeting women. Fuck off, dude. Can we stop sexist baiting and race baiting everything? Is that too much to fucking ask for? Can we stop race baiting and sexist baiting everything? I'm fucking sick of it. The society we live in, everything's sexist, everything's racist, and everyone's offended. Well, there seems to be a very excited crow outside. I hear him. Or variants of. Ah, 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 ah! I don't even know, YouTube. I get this crow that seems to like me because, like every other day, this crow will fly by, land somewhere near my apartment building. It's not mine personally. I fucking live here, right? I'll get a crow that flies by and lands near my apartment, you know? Or just the other fucking day, I'm laying awake in bed, fall asleep at night. I wake up in the morning to hear a crow cawing outside my window. Just, ah, ah, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there thinking, that's goth as shit, man. Who needs a fucking rooster or an alarm clock when one of the local crows decides to wake your ass up? Like, hey, wake up, you autistic asshole. External genitals. Good fucking God, man. And that's the problem with it, man. When you live in a society that has to walk on fucking eggshells, we're worried about offending people, that's when shit's just gonna get fucking worse. And newsflash, this offends me. So even if you're trying to be gender neutral about the whole fucking thing, you're still gonna end up pissing someone off. So you can't please everyone.
Internal glands and external genitals. Fuck yeah, ladies. That sounds good. Go and wet up those external genitals. Woo! Also, ladies, while I've got you there, vaginas don't have lips, all right? They're now known as outer folds.
What? So now we can't call... Really? Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell, man. So now we can't call vagina lips. We gotta call them outer folds. 1 second, YouTube, just 1 second. Hear me out. It's on the vagina. It has lips. So it fucking makes sense. Doesn't it? I mean, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people watching this video going, oh my God, King Cobra JFS is so fucking offensive. Last time I checked, outer folds.
And women and men, you must now refer to them as people who menstruate and people who produce sperm.
Are you... Fucking bullshit. The society we live in, kiss my Asperger's. That's really a fucking offensive, if you ask me. You cannot refer to women and men simply as women and men. You must now refer to them as, women are now being referred to as persons who menstruate, and men are being referred to as persons who produce sperm. Really? Fucking hell. I still need a fucking... Dude, I need a beer. This is just one of those I need a beer moments. You bet your sweet Asperger's I'm getting me some alcohol tomorrow. If I can afford it. Cell phone comes first, eh? Holy crap. There are women out there who agree with this crap. I'm like, you know what? Yes, women do menstruate, and yes, women have periods. But that's not what they're known for. Women are known for so much more than just having lady issues. Are you fucking kidding me? Referring to women as persons who menstruate. Referring to the fair sex as persons who menstruate. Ooh, dude, that fucking triggers my inner feminist. Yeah, how many fucking times I've heard women bitch about this shit? Oh, think about it. Think about it. Okay, I'm not trying to sound sexist, but hear me out. Okay? What if, let's say hypothetically, you have a woman who's having just the worst fucking day of her life, just like the rest of us, and she's pissed off about it. She's, you know what I'm saying? And what if a man came up to her and said, sweetheart, you're just pissed off because you're menstruating. You'll get over it. Oh my God, dude, can you imagine? If that itself is offensive, then how is referring to women as persons who menstruate? How is that no different? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Persons who produce sperm. Well, here's the thing of it, Slick. Some men can't produce sperm. So, referring to men as persons who produce sperm, you're kind of being an insensitive dick to the ones who can't do it. Fucking goddamn it.
Nothing else. However, don't you dare call a pregnant woman, that's a horrible term, disgusting. They are a pregnant person. You.
A pregnant person? Oh my fucking God. Holy crap. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but can dudes have babies? They can't. Are dudes pushing babies out their fucking dick hole or out their asshole? They're not. You can't call her a pregnant woman because that's offensive too. Jesus fucking H Christ. You now have to refer to that person as a pregnant person. Oh my fucking God, dude. I want some Jack Daniels and some Mountain Dew. That's what I want. But too bad they don't have liquor delivery service. Otherwise, I'd totally do it. Which that should be a fucking thing, right? You call a liquor store up and like, hey, what do you got in stock? What are you looking for? Oh, you know, some Rolling Rock, maybe some Red Bull, some Jack Daniels, and some Coca-Cola. We totally have that in stock, mate. Can you deliver it? Yes, we do. We do Liquor Dash. We do that. Fucking hell. They show up to your door. They ID your ass. They scan it so you're in the system. And then there you fucking go. That's a brilliant idea. Thumbs up the video if you like my juicy rants. And thumbs up the video if you like my King Cobra videos. And thumbs the fucking video up if you want to see them do Liquor Dash or liquor or like booze door delivery or some shit. That's actually a fucking brilliant idea. You go and hit someone up on the website. Place an order online. Like, yeah, I want a 6-pack of Budweiser. Right? Yeah, we'll have that to your door in about 10 minutes. Fucking sweet. Someone drives their car, picks it up. They drop it off to your door. They ask for your ID. You show them your state ID. It says you're 21 and up. They scan it, put it in the system, so you're there for life. So next time they go to deliver to you, it's just, here you go. You give them like a nice $4 tip and be like, here you go. Thanks for your service. And then off they go. You walk back into your house like fucking H. Pregnant persons. Holy crap. Okay, the term persons could refer to men or women. So what's wrong with calling her a pregnant woman? Because women can get pregnant. They're the ones that carry the baby in their stomach and then push it out their vagina. But if their vagina can't take it, they cut the stomach open and pull it out that way. It's called a C-section. The more you know. Now, fellas, could you begin to fucking imagine pushing a baby out your dick hole? Or your asshole, for that matter. Having your fucking asshole stretched fucking 4 to 8 times the size it should be. And you're in the worst fucking pain of your life. In the worst fucking pain of your life. And you know what fucking happens when you're in the fucking delivery room with your woman as she's giving birth to her kid? She's squeezing the ever-living fuck out of your hand, and you hear a demon come out. You did this to me, you asshole. Ah! And it's like, to be fair, this was a mutual agreement. You and me both agreed that we wanted kids. So, but if you make that argument, she'll just give you that nasty look like, fuck you, motherfucker. I tell you what.
You filthy fucking animal. Even though 3 words ago they just said that people who produce sperm are men and women who are pregnant. But you know what I mean. You know what they're trying to say. Anyway, on with the real reason I made this video. This is an interview conducted by the BBC, the Sunday Morning Live program.
The BBC, the Sunday Morning Live program.
It was held because a school banned the wearing of skirts with the female uniforms because it was...
Okay, so there are these things called primary schools. It's very popular in Europe especially, and even here in the States, even if you don't have primary schools, there are some schools that require you to wear a school uniform. This whole fucking argument of, well, kids are making fun of the way other kids dress, so let's have a fucking school uniform that evens the playing field out. Fuck off. Fuck off. And now they're saying that women in these primary schools cannot wear skirts. Is it because they're labeled a distraction to the education for the boys around them? Nope. Wait till you hear the fucking reason why they're trying to outlaw skirts in primary schools. Not because it's a distraction to boys around them, these pervert little assholes going, hey, I want to have a look at your knickers. Lift the skirt up, missus. Oh, fuck her off then. Now, wait till you hear.
Too dangerous for people who were female but had to wear skirts but didn't feel like they were actually female and should have wore shorts or skirts, but also because young boys wanted to wear skirts and, you know, just the normal things.
Oh, because of this woke trans community of people that we live in, they're saying the reason why girls should not be allowed to wear skirts in primary schools because some of these women are confused about their gender identity and because boys are confused about their gender identity. So blah, 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 blah. Fucking ridiculous.
A Sussex school this week announced that
So a school in Suffolk
would not be changing their gender-neutral uniform policy, banning the wearing of skirts, despite protests from students and parents on the first day of term. The news comes in the same week a BBC film used as a teaching resource in some primary schools came in for criticism for suggesting there could be more than 100 gender identities.
A BBC film focusing at young kids in primary school, suggesting that gender is a social construct, saying that there's so many different things that people need to choose about their own gender identity, which begs the question that we are all thinking, why are you fucking with kids? Why are you doing that to their heads?
No fucking shit. This idea of gender construct. There's so many fucking choices out there. And, oh my God, dude, this fucking ridiculous, dude.
Like, why? It doesn't. Okay, I understand that this may affect 1% of the population. So why are you fucking with 99% of them and just suggesting these absolutely ridiculous ideas and indoctrinating them into your outrageous ideologies, brainwashing them into this weird world where everything is incorrect that they already know and know because it's been correct for thousands, well, longer than fucking thousands of years, a couple of million years of biology. And now, in 2020 or whenever you're watching this fucking video, it's wrong because they've decided it's wrong. This is so confusing for young children.
It is. It really is, dude. Preach it. Children are growing up with this ideology, this set of this is what's this is what's that. And they got a bunch of idiot adults sitting there going, no, that's not how it is. You're confusing these kids, man. These kids are just trying to figure out who the fuck they are. And you're making it twice as hard by pulling this stupid crap. Bloody hell, YouTube.
And it's just going to end terribly. In primary school, all I was doing was worrying about drawing those cute little backwards S's because I was a fucking cute kid. At no point did I think, hey, I'm a boy with a dick, but I wish I was a boy with a vag. No one thinks like that.
We're here to discuss those.
No shit. No shit. When I was a kid, we weren't worried about transgender and identifying our sexes and all that bullshit. When I was a kid, I knew I'm a man. I'm a boy. I didn't question it. I didn't feel like I had to. It's fucking stupid, the society we live in. Okay, going back to what I said earlier in the video. I support transgender rights. I support LGBTQ rights. 110 fucking %. I'm very progressive when it comes to those issues. Even if the idea of two dudes kissing grosses me out, if it makes them happy and both of them are of age and they're consenting adults, who am I to fucking judge? Just don't fucking shove it in my face. I don't want to fucking see it. I'll support it, but I don't want to fucking see it. Huh?
His issues are psychotherapist Bob Withers, co-founder of Trans Equality Legal Initiative, Tara Hewitt, activist and writer.
Who the fuck is this guy? What the fuck is it? You see this guy? What?
Farhan Khan. And still with us is Angela Epstein.
Here is the crux of the entire argument of all these people rolled into one clip, okay? You've got a scientist on one side, someone who has studied at university about this particular topic, and then everybody else who's having their little word about it is just doing it off personal feelings. A trans lady, which is great, good on her, and some dude with an awful haircut just explaining how they feel. Boo fucking who? It's not science. Get over it. It is as the...
Yeah, all these people getting together on this BBC talk show talking about how this is science. Bullshit. This is just your personal fucking opinion, you stupid fucking wanker. Fucking hell, man.
The ancient Greeks used to say, fucking dumb shit, eh, brah?
The biological sex that you're born with is different to what the gender that you identify.
And furthermore, do we need to be teaching kids gender identity in the first fucking place? We're shoving this transgendered ideology down people's throats to such a degree, and we're being forced to accept it whether we support it or not. And on top of it, oh, bloody hell, that's Stoker's, man. Shout out to Alex Campbell. Thank you for hooking me up with the can of chew. I appreciate it. Fucking hell, I got a nice nicotine buzz going. Bram Stoker's Dracula. See what I did there? I made a funny. That wasn't funny, Josh. Moving on. I'm serious, though. And I'm like, if you want to teach gender ideology and gender identity, do that shit when they're in college and they're mature enough to grasp the concept of it. These kids just want to be normal, average, everyday kids. They don't want to have transgender LGBTQ ideology shoved down their throats. Some of these kids are thinking, oh, this is a bit weird. Why are they talking about this shit?
Identify with. And when you think of it like that, you know, identity is a very personal thing. That BBC film does make a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Okay, sure. If you believe that, that's wonderful. That's fine. But don't use words that already have meaning. They've already been defined as something.
Pretty much. Exactly. Like, if you're going to teach gender identity, fine. You want to teach gender identity, fine. But don't go around changing the ideology of these words because they already have meanings. It's super offensive. And that's the literally irony in a nutshell. They're changing these words like pregnant woman to pregnant person because they don't want to be offensive, when literally you're offending a lot of people. I mean, seriously, you hear about all these feminazis screaming, fuck the patriarchy, but meanwhile, we got these fucking arseholes who are like, oh, we can't be too gender specific. Talking about gender identity and then saying you don't want to be gender specific. Holy crap, that's an oxymoron if I ever saw one. You're sitting there saying, oh, we can't be too gender specific, but at the same time, we're going to shove gender identity down everyone's throats. Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall, here's your sign. You know what? Fuck it. I'll grab me a bigger glass. I'll grab me Jack's skeleton goblet and grab me some water. on a second.
Why are you changing? If you feel that gender is a social construct and people are deciding different gender identities because they can only have one or two opinions on it, and you feel like they should have a lot more different opinions on it, then that's wonderful, that's great. But don't just go and change the definition of a word just to fit your narrative.
Thank you. If you want to have gender constructs and such, that's fine. Perfectly fine. You said it best, Mr. Butterfield. Don't change the definition of a word just to fit your ideology. Okay? Seriously. If the word clitoris offends you, then you're a pussy. That should be on a t-shirt. That's fucking funny. I'm serious. That's funny because it's true. When you're examining the fact that we can no longer call it a clitoris, we have to call it external genitals. What? I mean, external genitals could be very specific, you know? It could mean anything. You know, it's fucking stupid.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is very... I don't want to use the R word again. I've been using it too much in videos. Retarded!
It is retarded. I agree with you. I agree with you. It is retarded. I agree with you 100%.
Retarded.
Confusion? No, I disagree with you. In fact, I would go as far as to say there aren't 100 genders. There are maybe 7 billion unique genders, one for every...
Farhan Khan, activist and writer. Who the fuck? This guy says, what?
single individual on the planet.
You shut the fuck
But
up!
also,
You shut the fuck
let me
up!
get you a little bit.
You shut the fuck up!
Thank you. There were, okay, let's get it straight. There are 2 genders, male, female. That's it. Okay, well, 3, there's trans. Okay, 4. There are 4 genders. There's hermaphrodites, there's males, females, and trans. That's it. That's fucking it. You want to have this fucking discussion? We're going to have this fucking discussion. 4 genders, male, female, trans, hermaphrodite. That's it. Simple enough. Is that it? Okay? That's serious. I'm serious. We're gonna have a fucking discussion about this crap. Let's make it simple, easy for everyone to understand. Male, female, transgender, hermaphrodite, non-binary. Okay, 4 to 5. Simple enough. Simple enough. Hit the like button if you agree with me. 5 genders, that's it. Male, female, transgender, non-binary, hermaphrodite. There you go. 5 genders. Easy to follow. And if anyone gets offended by that, you're a bigot. Seriously.
Farron, fuck you to the moon. And yes, these shirts are back in stock.
Just because there are 7 billion people on the planet does not mean there are 7 billion genders. Okay? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Well, everyone's an individual and everyone thinks differently. Yeah, that's beside the fucking point, man.
Stock, go and get them. They'll sell out again, ladies and gentlemen. The link is below. There's no beating around the bush here, Farron. 7 billion genders. That's plain fucking wrong. Wrong, fucking wrong, wrong, wrong. And you may be sitting there thinking, oh, come on, Isaac. These people aren't really out there. They don't really believe in infinite genders. Huh, well, let me blow your fucking mind. People genuinely believe this shit. And this is what these people who believe this shit would like them to be called. Are you ready? Strap yourself in.
So just to name a few: she, her, hers, herself, he, him, his, himself. Wait a minute. We're literally living in a society that if you refer to people as she, her, hers, herself, him, her, etc., you're offended. But then on the same fucking coin, these people out there who say stupid shit like there's 7 billion whatever fucking genders, blah, blah, blah. These same people are like, this is how you're supposed to refer to them. Fucking hell, this is giving me a headache just thinking about it. Ah. How does that work? You live in a society that says if you use the word his or him, hers or herself, it's offensive, but at the same time, they expect you to identify as such. That doesn't make any fucking sense, man. Holy fucking shit, dude. $7 billion genders. Get the fuck out of Dodge with that bullshit. Fucking hell, dude. Just fucking hell. You got this freaking mile-long list of appropriate identifying what the fuck ever. Fucking ridiculous. We're fucking ridiculous, dude.
Jesus Christ. I just had a stroke reading that.
We do not need to be linked to this idea that you are assigned a certain gender at birth and that you have to live this life based on that gender you have been assigned. These choices should be made by the individual themselves.
That I agree with. You know, but to an extent. No, you should not be forced to identify as the gender you were born. But at the same time, if you say, yeah, I'm a man and I'm proud to be a man. Oh my God, Cobra, you're sexist. Fuck you. Fuck you. So I want to come right on and say it. Ladies and gentlemen, your boy King Cobra, I identify as a man. A proud heterosexual man. And if that triggers you, go fuck yourselves, you sensitive pussy.
Instead of confusing children, this will empower children.
No. I don't think there is any logical, nice human being in the world that thinks just because you're a man, you have to do manly things like digging holes and fighting in wars and drinking piss, all right?
Exactly. No one out there says, exactly, thank you. No one out there says, oh, just because you're a man doesn't mean you have to do manly things like fight in wars and dig holes and chop down trees and build cabins and grunt and snort and scratch your nuts and all that fun shit. Exactly. Just because you're a woman doesn't mean you have to do stereotypically woman things, wear a bunch of makeup, etc., etc., etc.
You do you, baby. Whatever you want to do in your life. If it makes
Exactly.
you happy, do it. As long as it doesn't affect other people. And that
Pretty much. Exactly. It's your life. Do what the fuck you want. As long as it doesn't harm other people, then who fucking cares? You know? Some dude wants to walk down the street wearing a pink tutu. Who fucking cares, man? If it makes them happy, hey, fuck it, you know?
That is the big thing here. This is the most important part of the video. This is affecting young children. They are being indoctrinated into this ridiculous brainwashing effort by people who should not have opinions. I think it's wonderful to...
Yes, children are being brainwashed. Children are being brainwashed by this doctrine of our society. It's ridiculous. Going back to what I said earlier, if kids are watching their dad and their mom watch a game of baseball and they think to themselves, oh, maybe I should become a baseball player so I can earn their approval. Kids just want the approval of their parents. That's why they do this shit. But now instead of the baseball, it's now, oh, look, the parents are obsessed with this woke transgender ideology. So now kids start thinking to themselves, if they become trans, they might earn mommy and daddy's approval, regardless if that's how they feel or not. It's fucking stupid.
Say, hey, it's okay to be yourself. Because if you don't understand that it's okay to be yourself, you'll just turn 30, be an overweight chick who hates everyone she went to school with and still thinks about high school drama. That will be you. But you have an opportunity to not be that person. You don't want to be that fucking person, all right? You just don't. But don't brainwash kids into thinking they need to label themselves as some strange sexuality. They are kids. Let kids be kids.
Thank you. Exactly. Let kids be kids. Thank you.
Let kids make mistakes, do dumb shit, be confused, because that is what happens.
Exactly. Let kids do dumb shit. Let kids be confused. Let them make mistakes. That's how we learn. That's part of the learning process. It's called growing up. You ever sit there and you hang out with your best friend that you were friends with in high school? You grab a beer with them and you're sitting there going, man, all the crazy dumb shit we did when we was kids. And you're going, I know, right? Seriously.
When our brains are evolving, when they're becoming an adult, they are learning, they're doing things wrong. And that's what it's all about. That's what childhood is all about, is learning how to do things. And then giving them all these crazy ideas. It's basically a religion. That is what it is. This will grossly affect the next generation in an unthinkable fashion. And what is worse than all...
That's so true, it hurts. All this doctrine we're trying to force on kids is going to grossly affect the next generation. You have no idea. Dude, that's so true, it hurts. This is Desmond. More like this will be talked about in therapy in 20 years. He was just trying on mommy's dresses, and it spiraled out of control after that. The poor bastard was only 4 or 5 years old, being a kid, trying on mommy's dresses and mommy's makeup. And most normal parents would be like, listen, Stay the fuck out of mom's makeup. That shit's expensive. I wear that shit to look pretty for your dad. Now knock it the fuck off. Take off that fucking dress. I don't want you to fucking rip it. That dress cost me a pretty penny. No, instead of doing that shit, you're like, oh, are you pretending to be a girl? Are you trans and drag? Oh, my son is so woke. I'm so proud of you. Fuck off.
All of this combined is when you actually start giving kids hormone replacement therapy to change their sex, even though sex is a gender construct. Why do you have to change it?
Oh, don't even get me started on that crap. Giving kids hormone therapy before they've had a chance to hit puberty. Holy crap, YouTube. Yes, that's a thing. I've talked about it on my channel before. It was on a previous Sydney Watson video response, mind you. But that's beside the fucking point. That's not natural, dude. That is just not fucking natural. Giving little boys injections of estrogen because in your sick, twisted fucking mind, that's just it. Parents are so desperate for approval of other parents, much like how kids are desperate for approval from their parents. So, you know, like every parent's got to sit there and say, well, my kid is just the specialist little snowflake ever. They got to sit there and fucking brag about how awesome their kids are. Well, my kid can already sing their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Yeah, well, my kid's potty trained and they're only 3 or 4 years old or 2 years old, whatever. It's this fucking pissing contest. And I fucking hate it. The way some of these parents are treating their kids. For fuck's sake, man, let them be kids. Let them be kids. Because you know what you're doing to your kid when you pull that shit. When they grow up to have kids of their own, they're going to pull the exact same shit. Holy fuck, deja vu, right? I know this from personal experience because, get this, when my parents grew up, and in my parents' generation, if the kid was misbehaving, it was a reflection on the parents' parenting. So naturally, my dad was hard on me growing up. In fact, one Christmas, I'm sitting there having Christmas dinner with my family, and I shit you not, YouTube, my dad said this, Josh, you're my son. I love you. And you know what? I was way too hard on you growing up. I'm like, what? Okay, I got wax in my ears. Is the Christmas wine hitting me a little too hard? Well, thank you. I'm like, for fuck's sake, dude. And truth be told, I appreciate my dad saying that. But honestly, after hearing about his childhood, I don't entirely blame him for it. It's just how kids are being raised.
Anyway, that is fucked up. And when they do get to the point where, like a lot of transgender children, they get to the point where they go, hang on, why the fuck am I doing this?
That engine sounded healthy. Exactly. My fucking point. Hundreds of transgendered people regret changing their gender, says trans activist. Exactly. Fucking exactly. You got these kids who are halfway or completely changing their gender, going, what the fuck am I doing? sitting there going, oh, fuck, they made a huge mistake. Fucking ridiculous, dude.
It's already too late. There will be, in 15, 16, 20 years' time, class action lawsuits up the wazoo to doctors who gave them this shit. It will be terrible. And it's going to be an absolutely tumultuous for young people, for their mental health, for their ability to fall in love. Things everyone takes for granted. To have children, all those things will be fucked up because their parents decided that this was the life that they needed to have. Children can't make decisions that will affect them for the rest of their lives at 6 years old, like getting a tattoo. They can't. So why are you allowing them to have hormone replacement therapy?
Thank you. Thank you. If you would not allow your 6-year-old kid to get a tattoo, why the hell would you allow them to get gender reassignment surgery, let alone hormone therapy? That could drastically alter their life. Oh, and get this. You can die. Your kid can die from that crap. All right? Think about that. Your child could die from getting hormone treatment before they've had the chance to hit puberty and such and grow out of it and become young adults. Okay? This is why I say, if you want to be transgender, wait till you're 18 or older and your body's had time to mature a little bit and develop. You know what I'm saying? Oof. Almost done with the video.
At 10. That's just reprehensible. That's what it is. It's abhorrent. Ladies and gentlemen, I will end this video by saying this very clear statement. Males and females, boys and girls are different. They just are. And let me...
Exactly. Men and women are different in so many ways. Men and women are different in so many ways, but they also have a lot in common. That's something to think about.
Take this case of biology just to prove my point, okay? Man-spreading. Why do men man-spread? You know,
why do men man-spread? Well, let's find out.
And the stuff where they sit down and their legs are sort of, they're askew.
Man-spreading, which is this. Well, we're about to find out.
Like on a train or a tram or a bus or sitting in a seat. Why does that happen? Well, it turns out it comes down to the structure of the bones. I used to think it was because of balls, but it's not. And it's certainly not because of oppression of women.
Okay. It's not because men have balls, testicles, whatever you want to call them. It's not because they're oppressing women. It has to do with the bone structure. Men and women have different bone structures. And when men are sitting there going like that, fucking hell, that's uncomfortable. It's because of the bones we have as men right here, and right in here. Okay? Well, think about it, fellas. When you've been sitting and doing this for far too long, or doing this, it gets uncomfortable after a while. So you go like that, and it's like, ah. Oh. See what I'm saying? It's the bone structure. And last time I checked, ladies, you don't have the same bone structure. A female skeleton versus a male skeleton is going to have different parts to it. And think about it, fellas. When you're man spreading, it feels good, doesn't it? It's relaxing. It's comfortable. Yeah. It's the bone structures. Plain and simple. Not because of some bullshit argument how it's oppressing to women. No, the fucking fact that, you know, if you're a woman and you see a man spreading, Seriously, if I was on the bus and I was just sitting there manspreading, and some woman came up to me and said I was an oppressive pig for manspreading, you know what I'd tell her? I'd be like, why are you looking at my junk? You want to date me? Can I get your number? Hey, sweetheart, my eyes are up here. If you don't want to fuck me, quit staring at my junk. That's what I'd fucking tell her.
For women, for example, they can sit like that with their legs together, nice and tight, because of the hip structure.
Exactly. Women can sit together like this because of their hip structure. Men have a different hip structure than women. The hip bones on a man versus the hip bones on a woman are completely different.
Of their bones.
Okay, that's why women are allowed to sit with their legs closed without being discomforted, whereas men, on the other hand, cannot.
Okay. For women, they can happily sit there with their knees together. They have a wider pelvis.
Women, on the other hand, have a wider pelvis and thigh bones that more naturally angle in towards the body's midline. Your midline being gripped down the center, rather than away from it. Sitting with the knees closed together is a stress-free position most of the time, although that changes during pregnancy when the weight of the belly pushes the knees out.
The thigh bone that naturally aligns with the body's midline, right? So sit together, comfortable. For a man, however, when a man doesn't manspread with their legs apart, it is uncomfortable because the round ball at the top of the femur.
Okay, why it's uncomfortable for men when they don't manspread. Here's what happens when someone like me sits with my knees close together. The round ball at the top of my femur will pinch against the outside edge of the acetylbellum, the hip socket, straining the labrum that lines the socket. To get into that position, I have to activate the adductor muscle on my inner thighs that automatically triggers resistance from the abductor muscles on my outer thighs, creating tension that can reach all the way up into my lower back. The second I release the contraction, my thighs spread apart, leaving a gap of about 15 inches from the center of each kneecap, more than 3/4 of the distance to a proper manspread.
Will pinch against the outside of the hip socket, straining the labrum that lines the socket. To get to that position, men have to activate the abductor muscles in the inner thighs that automatically trigger resistance in the abductor muscles of the outer thighs, creating tension that can reach all the way to the lower back, therefore being very fucking uncomfortable. But then when they relax and they stop pushing against the natural force of things, the legs come apart, everything's comfortable, thus manspreading, because there is a difference between men and women. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful motherfucker, peace in the Middle East, thank you for joining us. If you haven't subscribed, do it fucking now. Toodaloo-wah-wah-wah.
I tell you what, YouTube. I tell you what. This video is an hour fucking long. I ranted, I raved, I went off. I do appreciate you all tuning in to watch the video. Thank you for watching me rant and rave, and I'll catch you cool cobras later. Subscribe for more awesome content.